funny bone.
Why did you
You joining my stream?
What?
You joining my stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever you quit the stream, I had nothing to watch. I'm like, now what?
I quit the stream because I had to go do something.
Holy crap!
Bro, the cube's making another shield. It made another shield.
Wait. You wanna see my snake eat?
Bro, the cube made another shield, bro.
Cool.
You don't care?
No, I do. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at the mouse. My snake's eating it.
Bro, it's going towards Dusty. Like, literally at the way to Dusty.
I don't know at this point where it could go. It's like, it's dodged a bunch of stuff. So, are you already streaming?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, this dude. Just go to my channel and
Wait,
find
so
it.
did you get your Hydra back?
No. He freaking. I said I'm booting him offline if he doesn't give me my Hydra back. And then he didn't give it to me, so I'm booting him offline later.
Wait, did you? What the heck?
Huh.
Never mind. I don't know what. Wait.
Are you gonna join it?
Trying. It says this video has been removed from.
Yeah, cause I removed that other stream. I'm not talking about the one that I just did.
I haven't gotten it yet. Here, let me turn off my phone and turn it back on. You there?
Yeah.
Alright, I got it. Yeah, you're in the item shop right now. I got it.
Cool.
inclusive round. Are you going to scam at all, or are you done?
I'm done. Forever. Till you get on. What? Yeah, why?
I need to know that it's going to be on and you've got it.
Why do you have to leave?
I have to go meet them at Nick's shop and get
Oh.
the mattress and stuff.
Okay. I didn't know you were doing that today. You never said anything about it.
Okay.
Okay, what? I'm a moon man's.
By Marline.
What? By Marline? What's that? What's up by Marline?
Come lock the door behind me.
Alright.
And when I get home, I'm going to come unlock it and come knock over the door for us.
Okay. I'll be back.
Sorry, I spelled it wrong. I was talking about your mom.
That's how you spell it. She just couldn't see it. I thought it was like a meme. By Marley. She can't see it, and on top of that, I was just saying, I didn't know what you were talking about. You spelled it right. Hold on, watch this, watch this. Nope. Imagine if you could drink shields while you're jumping in the air. Don't. What? Am I not allowed to use it? Am I not allowed to use the launch pad now? And a gravity launch pad. Stop it! Stop it! Come on, mans. Stop it! Stop it! Hello? Hello? Oh, you know I got that mans to go. The frick? Stop it! You already know that man, he gotta have his fans. Man, you go at the benches. Brace for impact. Can I do it now? Oh, you already know that man's can do it. He can do it. Yes. You know the man get his rift to go. I mean, like a quadruple. Like, whoa, what you doing, mans? And I hit you with, and I just got banned. You know that's lit. What you talking about, fam? I ain't like it.
Emoji worried face, emoji disappointed face, emoji disappointed face, emoji disappointed face,
Why are you
emoji
disappointed?
disappointed face, emoji pensive face. I want you to learn.
You want me to what? You want me to learn? Learn what? Can I please go forward? McGee and me looking. What you mean?
How to scam.
I'm gonna go all the way to TT Towers from the Cube and the Riff Wowers. Man, oh wowza. Already Tilted Towers, you know how it is, fo. You gotta get out of my house or you're gonna die, yo. Get out right now. I'ma push you offline and it's the get out right now. As you can't tell me what to do if you even wanted to try to. But you can still do it if you wanted to lie to it. Cause you don't even know what it is. Hey, guess what, Lily? They're removing, in the next update, they're removing this building and they're making this into another another fish store, like from a retail. I'll send you the video for it. Where'd my fauna go? Oh, and it includes the wild card skin too. But it's only for challenges that you can get it.
Why did you?
Stop it! Stop it! Wild card skin Fort Nugget.
When you start sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic, the difference you feel is night and day. Feel the difference at our Labor Day sales event. Purchase a Tempur-Pedic Luxe, Elite, or Breeze mattress and enjoy up to $550 off. Or get a free adjustable base upgrade. Find your exclusive retailer at TempurPedic.com.
Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one, it is time for some more cube theories, because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the cube, a lot of theories going around, a lot of different things, and guys, I'm hoping to clear up a ton for you today, because we're going to be like busting some myths about a couple of things, adding some information and confirmation to some other ones that definitely could be happening, and then I'm going to be showing you my theory on how the cube might be a glitch, granted an intentional glitch from Epic, but there's a ton of things pointing towards it. So then with that, we'll also be going through where exactly the cube is going, why the cube is even here, and more. So yeah guys, going to be an absolute ton of fun, and if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button down below if you are excited for Season 6 and the cube. On top of that, I'm just curious, what is your favorite place to drop at the start of a game in Fortnite? For me, I've actually been trying like shifty shafts and stuff like that, but it's probably the containers, the secret container area sort of near Lonely. That's always such a good spot. But yeah guys, without further ado here, let's jump on into it with the first thing I want to go over, which is actually a clue and a sort of myth I want to bust. I guess it's not. You know what, it's easier to just go through it and explain it as I go along. One part I think is a myth and one part might actually be true. You'll get what I mean. But yeah, this technically points towards something that has to do with my theory coming up here, but it is still very important. So basically this has to do with the rumored brand new castle location and the Viking village disappearing. Is it true or is it false? Well, first of all, if you weren't aware,
I'm bored now.
Wow. You're already bored because I'm watching a video? If you hop on a random person's stream, will you say, I'm bored now? Will you do that?
idea comes from this promotional piece that Fortnite put out on their Twitter, so it is indeed but within that, there's some interesting things that you can see in the background of this. And the first of which is that on the back left, that is the hill with the Viking village on it, because you can tell by the waterfall, but instead there is no actual Viking village on top of it, which is definitely interesting because it seems to mean that the Viking village will disappear. However, guys, I'm pretty sure that the Viking village will stick around, and here is why. So with these promotional type things, these ones are specifically for emotes, and the backgrounds of them don't really seem to be from the actual game itself because they're always slightly different. Like, as you can see from this one that was posted yesterday, it shows Greasy Grove, and they reused this one a bunch, which has actually been around for like about a month maybe, but there should be a house back here that isn't there. Like, as you can see, here I am lining up the exact same shot in game with that house, and it's not there. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the house will disappear in a future update, because why would it? But on top of that, if you take a look at another one that they posted, they've been using this one for a ton of time, and the background is technically from Season 3, because if you take a look at this building right here, this hasn't been around since the beginning of Season 4. And that's the one that got destroyed by the meteor. So yeah, with these emote things, they don't necessarily mean much, and I do think that the Viking village will stick around. However, when you get into the portion that has to do with the castle, I think it actually might be true, because it's the other way around. You're not taking away something, you're actually adding something, and they don't usually do that with this promotional stuff. And again, guys, if you take a look at the right side of this, there appears to be some sort of blurry building over here with flags on the top that does indeed look like a castle, and honestly, I do think there's a chance that this could be confirmed, especially with the stuff about the sprays, how they've been known to sort of tease things coming up in the future. There's one about a castle, which you probably saw, and I do think that is pointing towards this a little bit. So it makes sense, but how exactly will the castle come in? Well, that's what we have to talk about here, moving into it with my theories, my clues, that has to do with runes, some information from supposed leaks, and even the enforcers. So getting into it here with this clue right here, this has to do with the runes themselves that have shown up on the map. Because if you have been following Kevin's journey, which is what a lot of people are calling the cube, and I just absolutely love that name, it's perfect. I mean, just look at him, he's such a Kevin. But if you've been following it, he's been leaving runes around the map, and so far as of me making this video, he's put 2 down, but probably more depending on when you watch this. And with those runes comes gravity fields and magnetic fields, and that's all interesting, but what's even more interesting is this second rune that he put down because it is 100% facing somewhere. The first rune that we have is lined up with the map perfectly with the grid of all of it, and there's nothing really
Hold on.
about that.
Yeah, it
The
is.
second rune, it's at an angle, which definitely makes it seem that these runes around the map will be
It wouldn't just be randomly
part
placing
of the map, which I will
runes
talk about in a
down.
little bit.
Now that I think about
Before
it.
we get into that, we have to talk about this other part of the theory, which is super important, is this information that comes from FN Leak on Twitter. You may have seen it before, but it is super important for our theory moving forward. So what FN Leak did is he basically showed some names of stuff that apparently has to do with the cube moving around the map. And what was interesting about that is that there were things about runes, but they had numbers next to them, and there was a total of 7 of them. Now, we didn't really know what that meant at the time, but now that we've had 2 runes show up on the map, we do for sure think that there's going to be 5 more of them showing up. So that by itself is super duper important, because then we can judge by the path that the cube has taken so far as to where it might be going in the future. So first of all, I did have a theory about this, but now it's getting a little bit more confusing because the cube is moving sort of in a triangular position to where the previous runes have been. Now that's not for sure 100% the case, but since we supposedly have 5 locations left, I'm thinking that it's likely that it could make a heptagon pattern, which could then point to where it is going. Because if you do try to like line up the lines themselves as to like where the runes are pointing, it doesn't really make sense. They kind of line up off the edge of the map above Lazy Links, so that doesn't really work. So instead I had the idea to sort of use a heptagon shape, and if we put it over the map right here, we can start to see some interesting stuff show up. And what I think makes this more interesting is that when you start to put lines across it, and these lines aren't perfect, but when you connect it from like the corners and go straight across, cut it in half, they intersect at this point right near Loot Lake. Now why then is that important? Well, you may know, but we got other information from supposed rumors and stuff that do seem very likely, but like FN Leak tweeted about this, there was another name for something like Move to Lake within the game, alongside the stuff about 7 runes. So since these point towards sort of next to Loot Lake, sort of at that like corner piece, it's 100% possible that the cube could be making this path, making runes around the lake itself, and then it's going to create
Hello?
something in the middle of that will either destroy Loot Lake or create something in Loot Lake. And that is where things start to get super interesting, because it leads us to our next thing here, and that is that the cube could be something that creates things on the map. And I know that sounds pretty crazy, but it might just make sense judging by some other things we've been able to find. So first of all, guys, just judging by the previous seasons, we had so much that destroys things on the map and sort of alters them, makes things go crazy. We had meteors destroy a ton of areas, make dust inhibit and stuff like that. We then had the villains, or the Trap Visitor. I mean, he changed a bunch of things around, messed a ton of things up, and did, I guess, bring things in, but more specifically, he did technically mess up a bunch of the world. Now, on top of that, there's another thing that's pretty important with this. It's pretty crazy, and I don't 100% know if this could be true, but I still have to bring it up, guys, because if it is true, it is going to be insane, and that has to do with the cube being glitched. But specifically starting out here, it has to do with the Enforcer. You may have seen in my previous videos that we talked about how the Enforcer, with his description and stuff like that, seems to be trying to put the world back to how it was, and how the cube doesn't seem to be connected with him. But there's something else that I thought of that is super, super interesting, and that is that the Enforcer is the only skin that seems to be super glitchy. You may have seen that his legs like go crazy at times when he's gliding in. Sometimes when he's running around, he makes these weird shapes, and he's the only skin that does that. Now, a ton of us thought that this was just a bug in the game that Fixates would fix it. But listen here, guys, what if they did this on purpose to show that the Enforcer isn't really supposed to be in this world, and that he's sort of glitching out, and that the cube is a product of that glitch in the system, and it showed up and is going to start doing things on the map as well, and maybe disrupting it a little bit.
Can't reach pink color.
Maybe that's why the rifts and the gravity fields do sort of look like they're corrupt and maybe destroying things. There's also then the fact that the final form of Drift, and if you don't remember, Drift is technically from our world. He came through with a rift, so he could also be part of this, you know, messed up Fortnite world that's trying to fix itself and thus being glitchy, because he has lightning and stuff in his final form, which shouldn't really be the case. If he's a normal human from our world, why would he have lightning on him? That doesn't really make sense unless it's a side effect of him going through the rifts, and the rifts are sort of glitching out, which then actually connects with this other clue I have. If you go to the motel sign that showed up with the enforcers when they showed up and actually hit it with your pickaxe, little bits of lightning show up with it, which just seems to be like it's still not quite right. The enforcers are trying to put things back, but I feel like they might just mess things up more by trying to fix everything, if you know what I mean. Now, if you still think this glitch stuff is a little far-fetched, and I know it's a pretty crazy theory, but there is another thing that connects to this whole glitchy type thing with the cube and all of that stuff, and that is what happens when you actually get eliminated by the cube itself. So once you go up to the cube and you get it angry, and also this llama here is a little bit scared, don't worry, man, you'll be fine. I'll be taking the damage. But once you fire at the cube a bunch of times and get it to eliminate you, you get this very interesting, unique message at the bottom that's this flashing, glitchy type animation, which is very interesting because it is specifically like glitchy. There's of course the symbols from the cube itself, but there's also random like normal symbols like squares, the dotted square, stuff like that, and it flashes in and out like something that is glitched out, you know what I mean? It's obviously not working as it's supposed to. So connecting that to the enforcer's glitchiness, to Drift's lightning, and then the motel sign's lightning, I think it's kind of likely that the map will experience some sort of big glitch. And then maybe that's why the cube is coming in, maybe the cube is part of the glitch itself, and then it's going to go around the map and destroy things, or maybe create things. The cube could be moving towards the center of Loot Lake and then create something there. It could also move to where the castle was that was shown in the image, and it could create the castle over there as well. There's a ton of possibility here. We just have to wait and see where the next runes will show up, and that'll let us even better pinpoint what exactly is going to happen with them. But again, judging by that heptagon, I definitely think that it's going to have to do with Loot Lake. I feel like the cube is going to move around the map a bit, and they might point towards that, so we'll have to wait and see. And also guys, it is entirely possible that the cube's movement could be still making that heptagon pattern, but Epic Games is trying to switch it up on us, because if they just made it go around in like a circle around the map, that would be a little bit too obvious. I think Epic Games had that in mind and is trying to be a step ahead of us by making it go across and maybe connect to this point over here, and then go across the map again all over the place. But since we've got like 2 weeks left in the season about, the cube has a ton of time to move, so it's likely that it'll take its time and it still could make this pattern. And then we'll officially see where it is pointing, but I'm placing my guesses on Loot Lake. So all of that might come together, mean something's going to be created, but there's going to be a ton of things happening for sure. So yeah guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe for more fun videos like this coming out in the near future. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, going through the brand new high stakes.
Exactly. My hero just got kidnapped. I have to pay 10 million gold to bail him out. That's...
Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one we have so many amazing things to talk about. We have to show you the new challenges for the high stakes mode and exactly how to do all of them, with tips, tricks, and secrets, as well as go through a bunch of the news about the new game mode, how exactly it works, how you get the safes in it and stuff like that, which items are going to be coming with the free challenges, which items are going to be coming instead in the item shop, and also the brand new grappler item and the stats for it. And again, we'll be going through a full guide for every single challenge and how to do it the fastest. Just all of the info on this brand new update. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed today's video, find it helpful, or you just hyped for high stakes, be sure to hit that like button down below. On top of that, be sure to comment what you are most excited for in this brand new update. For me, I'm excited for the challenges. You guys know I love doing challenge guides for you, and getting some more special ones here, that's always a ton of fun. But yeah guys, without further ado, let's jump on into it here with the first part I want to go through. Before we go through the challenge guides themselves, those are coming up in just a sec here, but I'm sure a ton of you missed the announcements in the Twitch streams about all of the brand new info on stuff coming into the game. So first of all, let's get into it. They did show off a brand new glider. We talked about it a bit in a previous video. We knew it was coming out, but this is the official glider, and it looks crazy. It's like this bank heist safe type of glider. I really don't know what to say about it. It seems to be pretty cool. It has like, you know, that thing spinning on top of it for the door, has money flying out of it even when you're like diving down. Overall, it seems to be very, very cool, and my guess for this is that it would be epic rarity on par with other gliders that are around this, so it could be like 1,200 to 1,500 V-Bucks. That would be my guess. I don't think it would be legendary. It doesn't seem quite that crazy, but you never really know. But yeah, definitely a super cool looking glider. I don't know if I'd buy it personally, but for some of you guys, I can see you really liking this, especially with like the burglar skins and stuff like that. It goes super well with them. Oh no, so this back bling is confirmed to be with the brand new outfit, and the outfit has 4 customizable options, which basically change around the mask to have like the different card symbols like hearts, spades, clubs, stuff like that. But let's get into it with the next one here. With the brand new grappler item, the stats on it, how exactly it works. How many times you can use it, all of that stuff. And by the way, guys, you know we predicted it in one of our videos. We talked about how there's definitely going to be a grappling hook coming into the game. We had the info on it. We knew it was coming out in this update, but yeah, how exactly does the brand new grappler look? Because as you can see here, it's a funny little item with like a plunger on the end of it, and basically you can fire it, it sticks to walls and stuff like that and pulls you directly up towards them. Also, it appears to be purple rarity or epic rarity, so it's not going to be the most common, but not going to be the most rare either. And on top of that, they showed off the other stats as well. It doesn't do any damage, so if you hit another player with it, it's just gonna, you know, bounce off of them a little bit. But on top of that, it also has a fire rate of 1 second, so you can't just like spam it, and I really don't know why you would want to. And technically the magazine size is 15, but I'm not sure you'd be able to reload it or how you'd get ammo for it. That's a little bit confusing, but it does have a reload time of 1.3 seconds in case you were able to reload it. So we'll have to wait and see about that. How exactly would you reload it or get more plungers for it unless it uses like some form of ammunition? So as we talked about, it's going to be amazing for like grappling up to people's base. But what's interesting about this is it's not unlimited use. It actually has a select amount of uses, which we believe is around 15 when you get it out of you know, a chest or something like that. Either way, guys, that's going to be crazy, and I'm so hyped for it. But moving on to the next thing with exactly how the new Getaway LTM works, because it's honestly crazy, guys. This may just be the craziest limited time mode we've ever had. Maybe the Thanos mode is a little bit more crazy, but this one is going to be insane. So how exactly does this mode work? Well, basically, your goal is not to get a victory royale. It's not to eliminate other players. Well, I mean, you still can probably win by eliminating all players, but there's a different way to win that's a lot faster and easier, and that is by getting away with the Diamond Llama. Now, how exactly do you get the Diamond Llama, and how exactly do you get away? Because there's actually like getaway vans around the map, and there's also safes around the map now, which I know sounds crazy, but it all makes sense sort of when you put it together. So apparently when you first get into game and you're like going to drop off the battle bus, it seems to be like there's around 4 different safes on the map, and I'm pretty sure that they show up on your map if you press the back or whatever button you use to pull up the mini map. A bunch of safes will show up, and these you really want to get to in order to get the Diamond Llama out of them. But that's where it gets crazy, guys, because everybody else can see these as well. And if you're in a full lobby, oh, and also I should say that this is a squads mode. It's not solo or duos. They may change that in the future, but as of right now, it does seem to be only squads. So you will be fighting other squads in this, but as I was saying, you're going to be running into other squads that are going to be able to see those safes on the map and going to be dropping at them, which is going to make it insane. They might have like 20.
H. Hello. Hello. You are not leaving my comment or talking, I'm leaving. Call me when you're on Save the World.
No. Just gonna find a legendary pistol in the battle area. No. A pistol. No, it's called a pistol. Not a silence pistol or a keyboard pistol. comfortable. I said, okay. Lily Dash wants to see.